Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and this map might be a little bit familiar to you guys. This is the Siege of Anaxes map made by Captain Orange, and I wanted to redo it because he redid it, actually. The last episode I had on this map, you might have noticed that the clone troopers who were attacking barely made it into the interior here. The interior defenses were so tight and so hard to breach that the clones got wiped out before they could even step foot past the foyer here. So Captain Orange went ahead and redid a lot of the map. The interior defenses got loosened up a little bit, and there also was added a second staircase here, so that way assaults to the interior have two different ramps they can go up, plus the side entrance here still. So it's a bit of a different map, though the same type of a map, and I thought, you know, just to distinctify it, I don't even know if that's a word, we're gonna go with it, just to distinctify it a little bit more from the last episode we did on the map, I switched the sides. So this is now a clone trooper fortress on Anaxes with the battle droid army assaulting, and there are also no vehicles on the map anymore. This is a purely infantry defense versus infantry offense battle, which should be pretty cool. Hundreds of troopers for both sides. It's gonna be pretty sick, and hopefully we get to see a little bit of an interior battle in this episode, since we didn't get to see it last time. Either way, guys, we'll get this thing going. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Big giveaway at 200,000 subscribers. Like the video if you haven't already. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, and comment down below what you'd like to see next, what you thought of the battle, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get it going. Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and real quick before this video begins, I wanted to let you know about instant gaming. It's something I've talked about quite often on the channel. It's an awesome place to go and get really good deals on video games that you are interested in. They have tons of deals on Star Wars games, like up to 90% off. Men of War Assault Squad 2 is super cheap on here. XCOM 2 is super cheap on here. It's totally legit. I use it myself. Link will be in the description below if you want to go and just peruse, or if you see something you like, feel free to use my link to get it for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for listening to this ad read, and I hope you enjoy the remainder of the video. Alright boys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I realized I didn't mention that the droids are attacking from over here, the front, and then over here as well. So they've got two flanking groups and then a frontal assault group. So they got a lot going on, really. Let's go ahead and press start and see what's good. Okay, so the clones instantly begin their defense and fire at the droids, but they come under some extreme fire, and they are basically all suppressed and not managing to get that many shots off. I doubt the clones even really got a kill there. Those early defenses probably aren't going to end up doing all that much, and that is spelling true, very much so. There's like not a single dead droid over there. The flanking forces seem to be holding out a little bit better for the clone troopers, though it is still a bit of an extreme slaughter. I mean, these woods are just not great places to hold out. They're very, very open. The defenses are easily manipulated by a flank. It's just not gonna be a good time for the clone troopers who are out in the forest here. Maybe the troopers in the bunkers will do a little bit better because they're you know, they've got better defensive setup. They're also less susceptible to flanks and stuff like that. So just maybe these troopers will end up getting a few kills, and it does look like they're managing to get some fire out, which is good. But, you know, the rest of the outside defenses are getting slaughtered here right now by the droids that are advancing really, really steadily. It's almost no contest here. It's kind of pathetic for the clone troopers. Oh, quite pathetic indeed. Yeah, we also, by the way, have the 212th, 187th, and 501st in this battle, because obviously that was Mace Windu, Anakin's, and Obi-Wan's legions that were actually fighting in the Battle of Anaxes. I didn't really go for accuracy here, just a fun battle on Anaxes. You know, there's no commanders, there's no Jedi or anything like that. It's a purely clone trooper versus battle droid army battle, and I kind of like those, to be honest. I think those are really fun to do when there's no higher command, or like the stakes are just simply who wins the battle. I think that can be kind of fun, to be quite honest. The exterior defenses for the clones going down, getting butchered, not looking good, baby. not looking good at all. These poor chaps. Lads, it's okay. You know what? You're being brave. You'll get a Medal of Honor. Maybe. What did they do with the dead bodies of clone troopers on the battlefield? Not to be morbid, but like, what happened to them? Was there like mass graves, or were they cremated, or were they like, were their bodies used to make more genetic material for clones or something? What happened? I mean, I get with the droids, like scrappers probably went and took the scrap metal and made stuff out of them, I guess, something like that, you know, but what do you do with the organic matter from the clone troopers? I don't know. It's kind of a morbid thought, actually. Oh, poor chaps. Don't die, guys. Stay alive. Stay alive. I'm sure some were buried by, you know, their comrades and stuff like that, but, like, there's probably massive battles where the Republic just had to go in after and, like, take the bodies or something? I don't even know, man. Either way, the droids are doing a assault on the staircase real quick here. Let's actually slow it down. I want to see how many losses the droids took on the exterior here. So red are dead droids, and I mean, they did take losses, just not very many. There are very, very few dead droids on the exterior here. The clones probably lost double that of what the droids lost there, so not great, not great. But the droids are coming into the hardest section of the assault here, which is, of course, the interior of the base. And already the clones are locking these areas down, not letting any droids up these staircases, getting constant fire out. This is exactly the problem that the clone troopers ran into in the last episode. However, that droid does manage to kill a clone there, and little strides are being made bit by bit. So maybe, just maybe, the droids will be able to do it. They also haven't, you know, tapped into this second staircase yet, which once they start doing that, that could be a great avenue to split up the clone defense a little bit. So, you know, I'm not losing hope yet. This is a very early stage in the stair assault, and I think the droids could very easily overwhelm the clones here. Ooh, first droid to cross up these stairs. He ends up ducking down a little bit there. More come up. These stairs actually are under some pretty intense fire here from the clone trooper army, so maybe they aren't as solidified in their defensive position as even the left side. The left side seems to have less troopers defending it, but as the right side attacks, the left side attacks as well, and this sort of distraction allows the droids on the left side to sort of power through these defenses and get up there, and then the right side is doing the same now that the clones are panicking and looking to the left side. So that sort of double jointed attack simultaneously has allowed for the droids to sort of cruise on through. That, coupled with some really nice grenading there, is distracting the clone troopers and throwing them off of their defensive positions, and many clone troopers are now starting to go down, and the droids are getting a foothold up the staircase. Not good in the slightest for the clone trooper army. However, there's still a long ways to go in this battle. This is a very large base on the interior. Mainly this area over here, but also this area over here has potential to hold out for a very, very long time. There are a lot of choke points on the interior. However, the hardest choke point for the clone troopers to hold, for the droids to break through, and the easiest for the clone troopers to hold has already been crossed, and that is a big win for the droid army right there. So, you know, the clones are going to have to step up their game for the rest of this battle, but it's at least good to see that we're going to see the rest of the battlefield. That was the only reason I was really rooting for the droids there, was the fact that I wanted to see the rest of the battlefield, and now it looks like we're going to have that opportunity in this battle, which is awesome. More droids continue to go down, but their grenading campaigns and their you know, just constant bombardment of the clone trooper defenses are eventually allowing them to sort of break through here and gain the advantage on the clone trooper army. So, you know, losses have occurred in the droid ranks, but they are nothing that they cannot sustain with their current strategy. I gotta say, the droids are actually kind of killing the game right now. They are making it very, very far into this map and giving it their all, really. Rarely do we see the AI playing the game so well here, but it's really happening right now. A lot of the clone trooper defenses up on this stack over here has gone down, but the ones remaining, I think, are going to be in pretty good choke point positions, because it's clear that the droids can't quite hit them in their current positions. So as they get closer, the clones will be able to narrow down their pathways into the base a little bit more and maybe get some more kills. So I think that'll be kind of interesting to see. One droid teasing these clones over here behind that LAAT. Looks like they managed to get the kill. Nice job. Another droid rounding the corner. That's what I'm talking about. Like, the droids kind of have to round this corner over here, and the clones can sort of funnel them down this pathway and slowly, one by one, take them out, creating a choke point. Even though it's not, like, a great choke point, it's still going to be manageable. Although grenades, we can see this clone has actually got a grenade in hand, and he launches it over. Grenades from the droids could easily dispel this choke point. But they have not gotten up to using grenades quite yet, so that's lucky for the clones, because the clones remain dominant over here for now. Ooh, big droid push right now. A couple of these clones are going down, and the choke point does end up falling right there. But not before it got a number of kills. That was pretty good. Okay, it looks like the path to command center has started to have some attacks. Some of the clones holding it did end up going down, but there's still plenty left alive, and those are going to be big choke point areas as well, for sure. There are still a couple of clones left alive in this little central command area. There's 2 back here, and then 1 medic in here. Yeah, the medic gets slaughtered right there. That was not a good look. And then these 2 187th troopers back here maybe can hold out for a little bit. We'll put them in a better position. Why not? Behind that wall is not a great position, so we'll put them right there. Let's see, are the droids attacking over here? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. So I do have to say I'm losing confidence in the clone defenses right now. I think the droids do have a really good chance of winning this thing. They've been playing it really well. And then those 2 clones do end up going down. They didn't even get up, really. Well, they tried to, but you know, staying in that suppressed position was not smart. They should have been standing up from the get-go there. So the droids have cleared out the main hangar bay area, and they are now going to be able to attack the command center area over that way. Oh, not great. Not great, fellas. Hate to see it. Hate to see it, boys, but we will see what ends up happening here. Let's just direct a squad this way for the droids, because it seems like they're struggling to make it over this way. So here we go. Droid squad moving out. And let's see how these clones in this little conference table area end up defending. They're getting a lot of shots off. Clones are getting suppressed, though, a little bit and dying. That's the main problem with these defenses. If the clones are not holding and firing, they have no chance of victory. That's one of the biggest problems with this, is the AI gets too easily suppressed sometimes, and it's like, you're not doing yourself any favors, guys. You need to be up. You need to be firing. If you get suppressed, that's the minute you lose that battle. There are still 3 troopers around this corner here, though. They could potentially get some more droid kills. Oh, the droids really don't want to attack, do they? They're going to be difficult, this battle. Bad droids, bad. Come on. Get in there. All right, we'll send them in. We'll send this squad in this way, because clearly the droids feel like derping around instead of taking this battle seriously. Come on, people. I expect nothing but greatness. All right, here we go. The clone defense starts off again here. Getting a couple of kills there. This is a pretty nice choke point. Getting more kills. The droid's not really doing anything to turn and fire. Okay, well, that makes up for the lack of ability in the last time. Are more droids going to come this way? It looks like, okay, that did spark an interest in the droids. Oh, now you guys are interested? Now that there's been some fire, you're like, oh, maybe we will head this way. Looks like maybe even this area over here might get attacked pretty soon, too. No, stop walking backwards. Just attack. Just attack. Well, let's go in fast motion here. See what kind of shenanigans are going on. Oh, actually, it looks like more droids attacked over this way. Okay, that's getting the droid's attention. There we go, there we go. That should be good. Okay, 1 droid rounds the corner over there, gets slaughtered real quick. So the 2 clone defenses have both been activated now. The final defense is well underway, and both sides are getting a lot of kills. So maybe, just maybe, this could actually be a Republic victory if they manage to really, really hold out here. I mean, it's entirely possible if we're being honest. Look at this. Oh, this is a gorgeous choke point right here. Look at that blaster power, baby. It's just full on hitting these droids as they run on in here. They barely even have a chance to fire. I've seen a couple of droids get a few shots off, but nothing really. Seems like they're really going for the charge tactic here. Wow. How about over here? No, it seems like this assault over here has been put on hold as the droids choose instead to attack over this way. Whew, this is big. This is big, boys. I'll take a sip. I'm actually not. Well, I'm kind of being a hydro homie. I'm gonna take a sip. I need some liquidation. So, a gaming supplement sent me some samples. You know, like G Fuel? It's kind of like G Fuel, but a different company. Same sort of concept. And they sent me some samples, and they were like, do you want to sponsor, maybe? And to be honest, I'm probably not going to. Their offer was not very good at all. So I think I'm probably going to say no. It's pretty tasty, but I gotta say, I don't think this stuff is all that healthy for you. You know? Like, looking at the ingredients, I'm not sure. I know there are some gaming fuel companies where the ingredients are, like, a little bit more all-natural and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know. It seems too fruity and too, like, artificial for it to be good for you. What are your guys' thoughts on these, like, gaming supplement kind of things? I've never been one for, like, energy drinks. The only thing I've ever had is coffee, and even coffee's not really that good for you at all. But, like, I don't know, like, Monster energy drink, Red Bull. You know, I've never done a lot of research into it, but it just doesn't seem like it can be that good for you. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just gotta research it a little bit more, but I know people really love them. I know people really, really love them, so... I don't know. What do you guys see in it? If you do drink it, you know, what do you guys like about it? Either way, the clone troopers, they're clearly hopped up on some bean juice or something, because they just nearly annihilated the entirety of the droid army right there. Wait, what? A droid just... They climbed the walls! Droids climbing walls, boys. Okay, let's group up the last of the droids here. That's sort of the rule we've been going with as of late. The squad up rule, and we'll sort of send them in that general direction, and they can assault together if they like, but it does seem like the clones are going to end up holding this base of Anaxes, and that would leave the defending side of Anaxes 2-0, you know, if we count the droid victory last time and the clone victory now. Like, this is a seriously difficult base to assault. Like, the choke points galore, man. I mean, to be fair, the droids did make it a little bit farther than the clones did, but that's only because of the second ramp, I think. And plus the increased, you know, sort of blockage by these containers on the interior of the base itself, too. I really think that... you know, the clones would have been able to do that as well had these sort of defenses been this way for them as well. But, you know, clearly this is a tough nut to crack in terms of a base. This might be like the ultimate super fortress. It doesn't even look that super. Like, it's pretty sizable, but it's not like... It's not mega, you know? We've had some mega fortresses in Star Wars Galaxy at War, but this is, like, pretty small, all things considered, but it might be the most powerful, you know? I think sometimes when you really get onto the mega scale of things, your defenses might even... you know, falter a little bit because you've got so much more ground to cover, and, you know, you have to spend more troopers to cover everything. So, and the attacking army is likely going to be bigger as well. So I feel like a fortress this size is the ultimate defensive position. Either way, we're down to like 8 droids here. Do you want to just sauce them on in? Let's just sauce them on in. Final assault. Here, sprint on in there, droids. Let's get the view. Oh, some of them made it. 3 of them. Let's see what they do with this. Let's see how they roll with it, boys. The clones aren't going to break position. So it's really up to the droids if they want to gain the victory. The victoire. Alright, they're not going to move either. We'll move them out. Oh, they instantly get KO'd right there. Oh! 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 That clone died! Oh no, 1 clone died! Let's try and get this droid out of here. Run, boy, run! Oh, I wanted him to live, kind of. Wow. Well, that was a heck of a battle. Oh, there is 1 droid left out here. He never went inside the base. Well, you can retreat back and probably die when you tell General Grievous you failed. Either way, the clone fortress of Anaxes stays the clone fortress of Anaxes. Yellow are dead droids, red are dead clones. Clearly, the clones took a lot of losses during this battle, but they managed to hold steady, man. They held steady. I mean, the outside defenses were pretty crummy. They did get kills, but just not a lot. The staircase defense was pretty decent, but it did get broken. Around here, this whole lot around here sucked. This was pretty good, and then of course the final defenses over here were very, very good. So pretty interesting battle. I really enjoyed it. I did not expect the clones to win, you know, when the droids were like up here with thousands of troopers left, but the clones pulled it through, man. The clones pulled it through. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.